Hi people, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you about the RTX Bar Bar EA, which is an MT5 bot. Okay, so I want to get back into the bots again. It's been a while since I've done a few. I had an illness actually, but I'm over the illness now. Fighting fit and ready to start really pushing in some really good bots. Now the first bot we're going to come across is the RTX Bar Bar, okay, which is Bar Bar EA. Now, I've been testing this. It's really good because what I quite like about this is it will trade in certain points of the time when it goes in and when it goes out of a trade. And you'll see that today it's made $1,790. So this is quite good, especially as I use Darwin X0 accounts, okay, and I rely on bots to build my allocation. Okay, now you can see here that this is XAUUSD, so we can just close these. These are other bots anyway, which I'm running, which I run in my Done For You program, and you can see that, you know, it's 128 there, 59 quid there. They work really well, and you can see now that today's actual profit has gone to 1,961. And what this does is, I'll give you a breakdown anyway, and I'll explain to you what it does. So the RTX Bar Bar EA is position candle based trading for consistent results. So basically, the module teaches you how to correctly install, configure, and track or trade using the RTX Bar Bar EA on MT5. The EA is built for traders who want discipline, structure, and control risk. Trade one candle at one time based on confirmed price action, not aggressive grid or martingale system. So, you know, it's quite a refreshing not to have a grid, although I do seem to get some really good results with grid. But you need to make sure you've got high capital if you use a grid, otherwise it can wipe your account very quickly. Where I use Darwin X0 funded accounts, if you like, I pay about $50 a month, and I have 100k of simulated money that I can trade. And the way I do this is by creating indexes which other investors can look at, and then these are used to give me performance fees, and then I can make money with my performance fees using this system. So obviously, if I've got some expert advisors which are going to work really well, this one's currently on test. I will be opening this up to my Darren's Trading Academy, so you will be able to get access to this. So all members that are inside Darren's Trading Academy, this will be the new additional bot that's going in. It's also prop ready as well. It has a prop firm ready system, which is really good for this as well. It's got an aggressive one, so if you want to put it into a cent account, you first of all you'd have to work a way of doing that. Most cent accounts are MT4. This is an MT5 based bot, so you'd have to use FX Blue and then use an MT5 to MT4 converter, which, you know, I teach you and show you inside my Darren's Trading Academy how to do all this great stuff. Okay, so that's basically it. That's why I want to just give you a little bit of a rundown, so you can see that what you're going to learn in this module, well, again, people that are coming into this module will learn it. I'm obviously not going to give too much information away. What I am going to give you though is that if we go back to the bot, you'll see that I'm working on a 1 minute time frame, which is XAUUSD, and basically it monitors the trades, okay, and then all of a sudden it will just kick off, and the trades are quite good. I've had some really good results. You can see that there is some trades here currently, and the XAU it's mix and match at the moment. However, it is actually doing better with this particular bot. Okay, so the RTX Bar Bar EA is currently working quite well. Okay, so I just wanted you to be aware of that. And the actual allocation that I've got attached to this particular file is around about $571 now, and it's currently been profitable probably at the beginning of December. So, you know, you're making $500 odd using the system, which is the safest way I know to trade with minimal risk. Now, the bots, however, there's no reason why you can't run these on your own accounts and everything else. Just make you do your back testing first. Very, very important to make sure you do a back test for at least 2 weeks. And then once you've done that back test and you see that the bot is profitable, you can see this one it's made 1961. You can see that the trades that he's taken was 15 out of 1. You can see that sell and the buy are active. The ADX, ATR, it's got a very, very good set file on this, which you can play around with. And I'm just going to show you this now, okay? And you'll see that it's just got so much. We've got lots and lots of stuff in here. Okay, we've got trade info panel, show trade info panel, panel X position, panel Y, font size. This is where you can just adjust all that size. Okay, it's got ATR time frame where you can change the hourly rate. It's got very good where you've got lots and lots of stuff. It's also got the custom built size like 6 minutes, 2 minutes, which is sometimes hard to get hold of. Okay, the ATR period, normal ATR, minimum step multiplier, the trend strength, pause averaging on strong trend, trend detection timeline. Again, you can adjust all this. Emergency step widening. This is very good if you're getting high spreads. Position count to trigger, step multiplier, and it goes on. Okay, you can see that it's just jam packed. This bot has got absolutely everything that you require in here. There's lots of things you can do with this, right? You can have it so if you were trying this on Bitcoin, okay, then you would click on Saturday and Sunday and change this from false to true. You might find that in some cases, some traders don't like working on a Friday. They don't like trading on a Friday. So you could take that off. You could take Friday and Monday off. So you're getting more coherent actual trading. It's a little bit more stable if you use the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can set your daily end hour, your daily end minute, your daily start hour, and your daily start minute. Enable daily time filter. Daily trading session is GMT offset. So if for argument's sake, GMT 3, then you might have to put 6 if you're in America, because then it's going to give, there's loads of things that you can do with this. Pyramid trading, stop pips, Monday start hour, enable weekend filter. It's just got stacks and stacks and stacks. Enable max equity drawdown protection, max equity drawdown. So you can do this in the percentage. You see that I've got this set at 10%. So this means 100,000. That's $10,000. Close all when equity is hit. This is very, very good. Or drawdown. Okay, this is your drawdown. So you might say I only want a 2% drawdown. These are very, very good for setting up if you're using prop firms. So you don't lose your actual prop firm. And also, if you're using something like iFunds, which is a very good way of making money, they still have a daily drawdown of 10%. So if you hit a daily drawdown of 10%, you'll lose your account, and you might pay $250 for £1,000 account, and basically it just gives you £1,000 to trade on, where you get about 50%. Is given to the broker, and 50% you collect yourself as well. Okay, so if you have a good bot that starts making you money, then you're just going to get these little bits of pockets of money coming back, which is really going to help you get confidence in your trading ability. And also it's going to help you, because once you start making profits, you can then pocket those profits or use those profits for other things, even to pick up a Darwin X0 account. My Darwin X0 present is still available at $97. It's where I would set your Darwin up for just $97 for one whole month, and then I will literally just pass it over to you. Or you can ask me to look after it each month, which I do. And the idea is I get you closer and closer to you getting a allocation where you can start making free monthly income coming in, which is really, really good as well. Okay, so it's got a floating DD to resume averaging, max floating DD. It's got loads and loads of stuff here. My advice to you is, if anything you're not quite sure of, is chuck it into a AI, okay, an artificial intelligence bot, and ask it to give you ideas of what ADX is, what MA is. I mean, we know it's moving average. You know, there's loads and loads of stuff in there which you might not necessarily know what they are, and it might give you some ideas of how to set it up and run it. But the trick is to just literally run the system, see how you get on with the system, okay? And you know, if you're starting to make profit like I am on these systems, because this is today, day 2, you know, it will go through its period of what it's doing, and it does it quite successfully. Right, so now I've given you a little bit of a head sight of what the bot is going to do. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you how you'd install this. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to a zip file, if you like. And you're going to get, you can see here that this is I've unzipped this file so it's easier, but when you get it, it will be in a WinZip format. Okay, you just double click on it, make sure you install it somewhere where you can find it easily, and then what you want to do is you want to copy, okay, the RTX Bar Bar, no expiry on this one as well, so you haven't got to worry about it running out. We're going to copy this, okay, and then we're going to place it into an MT5 account. Okay, so for argument's sake, we've got this one here. Let's move over to the next one. What we got? Let's use this one here, okay, just for argument's sake. So you can see this is an XAUUSD bot which is trading here. Okay, well, this is actually, these are my manual trading points. I trade them. You can see I'm currently at 1.184 million in the account. What we're going to do now is we're going to move to File. We're going to go to Open Data Folder. And we're going to go to MQL5. We're going to go to Experts. And we're going to right mouse click, and then we're going to paste that in, okay? And then what you're going to do is you can see that the RTX Bar Bar bot has gone in quite successfully, okay? And what we're going to do now is we're going to close this down. We're then going to open up, because you may find that your toolbar isn't open. Okay, so we're just going to click on the toolbar. Oh, actually, hang on. We're going to insert tool navigator. Okay, and this basically shows you where all your bots are. Loads and loads of stuff in here. Okay, lots and lots of information. So what we're doing is, you can see where these are the bots. You'll notice that the actual RTX Bar Bar is not here. So what you want to do is you just want to highlight on one of the bots, right mouse click. Okay, just do that again. Right mouse click. Let's do that again. Let's go back down. Here we go. Right, you're going to right mouse click. You're going to hit the refresh bar, okay? And what it's going to do, it will organize all of the bots, and it should, when we look for it now, you'll see that the actual RTX bot will be in here, which I'm just going to show you. Just going to bring this down. Here it is, the RTX Bar Bar V42 full, okay? So where I've got this open for argument's sake, okay, if I click on here, and if I change this to a 1 minute time frame, okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the RTX, and I'm going to move this across, and I'm going to drop this in like so. Okay, and you can see that you just need to click on the Allow Algo Trading. There's the inputs. Okay, what you need to do is load. And this is where you're going to load in the set files. So you can see this has opened up the set files. So all you need to do is go back to your computer. Just copy these two, which basically highlight, right mouse click, and copy. Okay, just close that down, you don't need that anymore, and paste that into your presets and paste. And now you can see that we've got the RTX bar, okay, low, set, smart, or high risk. So I'm going to try the high risk. So I'm going to click on this one and I'm going to hit open, and then I'm going to hit OK. Now what this does, okay, is just make sure that when you go to common, allow algo trading is on. Okay, hit OK. You also want to make sure you go to tools, which is just top left hand corner here, options, and you want to make sure expert advisors, allow algo trading is on. Okay, allow Dell imports and web request, and then hit OK. And what this does is you can see that this little green light is telling you now that these bots are good to go. It means these bots are going to start working. You can see we've installed this bot. You see that it actually shows that there's no profit in this window at the moment, which is very good because it just shows you that this is authentic. Shows you what the balance I have in this account at the moment. The balance is 1184693, which is $1,184,693 and 63 cents. This is a simulated account, okay, which I've created from a 100k account, so I've traded this up quite successfully, and I'm going to give this is strong trained edition, so this is an aggressive one. I'm going to leave this chugging away, and we're going to see if this is going to boost up my account, which it will do successfully because it's quite a good little bot, this, okay, and it may take between 24 hours to around about 24 to 48 hours before it will actually start to take a trade. Okay, you want to be aware of that because it's monitoring. It's because it's in a 1 minute time frame now. It's monitoring, and then it will fire up into certain points when it goes into the market, and then when it comes out of the market. All right, and it will give you a simulated account of how much you will make on this as well. So that's pretty much it, really. I've shown you how to install the MT5 bot. Okay, I've shown you how to install the set file. There's two set files, medium risk, okay, which apparently you can use on the prop firm. Again, you want to test it first. Make sure you adjust your DD. So if we click on here, properties, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you want to adjust your max equity drawdown. I would put that around about 1, maybe 2%. Enable max equity drawdown protection. This will protect you if you're using the prop firm. Okay, close all when equity DD is hit. So again, set this to true, and then what it will do is if it hits 2%, it will close the trades. Now, what you've got to be careful with when you're working with any sort of equity protection is that if it's in profit, it will close it. If it's in a drawdown, it's going to close it as well. Okay, so providing you've tested it on a actual demo account first, there's no reason why you can't actually see how you get on with it. Really, it's one of them where you've got to play around with it and then decide what you want to do with it, etc. But this is another bot which you can add to your arsenal, the RTX Bar Bar V42. It's a great little bot, this. Okay, remember it's MT5, which is very, very good. And remember to use it on a 1 minute time frame. Now, what you can do is you can test it on a 5 minute time frame, 15 minute, 30 minute, 20 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, weekly, hourly. That is entirely up to you. Okay, when you do testing and then you find out how much money you're going to make on it, you can then determine if you're using the Darwin X0 account, you need to create allocations. You'll be then allowed to work out what your percentage is going to be to build that each month, which is obviously going to give you money coming into your account every single month as well. Okay, so that's it. That's what I'm going to talk about. If you haven't joined my Telegram group, there will be a link below in the YouTube channel. Feel free to click on that. There's lots and lots of really good information and deals out there as well, which I do. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this video. I just wanted to show you it. It's very, very important that you're fully aware of what I'm getting into. Okay, you can see the bots that I'm getting into. Just going to close this. You see that this particular bot is in profit of 1961. Okay, and literally I just leave this bot chugging away. and you know, it's just bringing in a constant supply of money going into my account, which is really, really going to help in the long run when I'm building my Diamond X Zero accounts. That's it. All the very best.